Former USA Gymnastics doctor Larry Nassar is said to be in stable condition after he was attacked by another inmate at a federal prison here in Central Florida. Good evening, I'm Jennifer Lee.
I'm Keith. Kate, thank you for joining us tonight. The former doctor is serving what amounts to a life sentence for sexually abusing dozens of female athletes, including members of the USA women's gymnastics team.
The stabbing happened at the U.S. Penitentiary in Sumterville, which is about an hour northeast of Tampa, and that's where Nassar had been held since 2018. He was stabbed 10 times in the neck, back, and chest during the fight and suffered a collapsed lung.
Prison guards took life-saving measures. One survivor tells News Channel 8's Jack Royer tonight that she is glad he survived.
Today is the first day since 2018 that Larry Nassar has seen the outside of Coleman Correctional Facility. His recovery is welcome news for one of his survivors, who says she wants him to survive so that he can live the rest of his life behind bars. Sarah Klein stumbled upon news of Larry Nassar's stabbing like she would any other news story.
I opened my web browser this morning to go to my email, and the face of my perpetrator of over 17 years of my life is staring back at me.
Klein was just 8 years old when she went along with a friend to the gymnastics club in Lansing, Michigan, where she later met a young man who volunteered as the trainer years before his work with the sports elite and before his monstrous abuse came to light, when Klein and over 150 other women bravely shared their stories.
I wouldn't be honest if I didn't say if I said I didn't shed tears today. I have, and I did, and it kicks up the sand, and it's part of my process to work through that.
The first known survivor of his abuse, Klein now works as an attorney representing other survivors. Nassar is serving up to 175 years in prison. A guard telling us today she was shocked to hear of the attack.
I was shocked that it particularly happened to this inmate because, like I said, he's very quiet, stays to himself. He's not out there moving around a lot.
The union blames understaffing, saying inmates take advantage of overworked guards, leading to altercations like these. But the Federal Bureau of Prisons said in a statement the Coleman facility is 90% staffed and that BOP takes seriously their duty to protect the individuals entrusted in their custody. Klein told me it took years for her to find her voice, but that being a survivor is forever part of her story.
Healing for me is acting from a place of grace, from a place of justice, and that's just where I'm at today.
Do you long for the day when he is dead and gone?
It's going to be with me my whole life, whether he's alive or dead. I do shed a few tears, and then I pick myself up, dust myself off, and I show up like I'm doing right now with you for all survivors.
Grace, from a survivor of a disgraced doctor set to survive a brutal attack to live the rest of his life behind bars. In Sumter County, Jack Royer, 8 on your side.
Prison officials are investigating the attack and reviewing surveillance footage. This is not actually the first time Nassar has been attacked while behind bars. Court documents say while at a federal facility in Arizona, he was assaulted by inmates. An investigation found that facility was not safe enough to hold Nassar, so he was transferred to a center in Oklahoma before moving to the penitentiary here in Florida. We do not know if he will be moved again, but the FBI has been notified. To see more of our coverage on Larry Nassar, you can click on this story on the homepage of WFLA.com.